Mr. Tp Blendz.
What's going on? This is day 16 of cutting hair until I cut a UGA football player.
Did you ever happen to cut football players' hair?
I had Lawson Lucky DM me right before the playoffs, and he's like, I'm getting a mullet for the playoffs.
No, that would have been
cool.
so
And he's like, you want to do mine?
Can you trust a bald barber to cut your hair? I wouldn't.
That's a good question.
Bald barbers are the best barbers.
I can tell we're going to be good friends. We've got that unspoken bond that all bald guys have. I thought he'd never leave.
Me neither.
If you could cut anyone's hair in the world, dead or alive, who would it be?
Like Jesus or one of the disciples, I feel like that would be like crazy.
Did you line him up?
I definitely line him up. I feel like he could get a low taper, honestly.
You think his hair's a little long?
It probably got a little bit long. Yeah.
The Underdawgs podcast. Okay.
That makes sense.
All right, let's get into
cool,
it.
cool.
Welcome to the Underdawgs podcast, the #1 podcast at UGA.
In
the
the world.
#1 show in Georgia.
#1 show in the world, actually.
Some have said.
Some would say. Some say that. I'd like to introduce our guest, very notable here at UGA, very notable here in Athens, very successful at giving haircuts, Mr. Tp Blendz.
What's going on? TP Blendz.
The most
Athens
viral
barber.
barber in Athens, Georgia, UGA.
Am I?
I
I
would
don't.
argue.
I think
I
you
don't know
are.
if another.
There's another
Could
couple
be.
people.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I'm the most viral, but
I don't know. I mean,
I am a barber in
The
Athens.
other
so-
barbers have not been invited on the Underdogs show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The #1 show in the world. I mean,
Yeah.
#1 show in,
Can't beat that,
in the-
honestly.
in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
And I guess I will just start with just some basic stuff because you kind of have your own little following, your own business. What made you want to get into cutting hair?
I was like, I've always been like kind of an entrepreneur. Like I always like to start my own businesses and stuff like that. And then I used to go to the barber shop because I used to go to Great Clips and get a 3 on the sides, 5 on the top.
Oh,
Kind of like that. And then
absolutely.
I decided to switch it up one time and get like a longer haircut. So I went to like an actual barber.
It's like a
you know?
longer, like a 7. I don't know. I haven't been. To
No,
Great
not
Clips.
a 6 or a 7. It's just like an inch or
Okay.
just something more like traditional, you know, not like
Yeah, yeah.
not like a buzz cut. And then I went to a barber and asked for like a low taper, like just a little fade, and he just faded it all the way around.
Yeah.
And so I just got kind of mad that I could never get a good haircut, so I just started to cut it myself.
It's like an origin story.
Here we come into my question. We've all thought at one point in our life that our barber didn't do a good job at cutting our hair.
Oh yeah.
What are you supposed to do? Like when they ask you, "Do you like it?" and you're like, "No, I don't. I really hate it." It's
a great question.
I've never hated myself so much.
Yeah, you can kind of
And
feel like
Can I tell the barber, "Hey, I hate the haircut you've given me," or will he like fall on his knees, grab the hair he just cut of yours, and then like in desperation look at the sky and lose his mind?
I think it's like an issue of integrity, honestly. Like they can't change the cut after. Like they can't put hair back on your head. So either you just like be nice or just like tell them that it was a bad haircut.
Should you
can't
tell
really-
them?
Yeah,
it's
would
a
that be
bad hair-
rude if someone told you after you cut their hair? They said, "Hey, Mr. Blendz, I don't like this haircut."
I'd probably be a little bit disappointed, honestly.
Yeah.
But
With yourself or with them?
a little bit of both.
So you
'Cause
think they should?
I mean, if I cut somebody's hair and I think it's an awful haircut, I'm probably not going to be mad if they say, "Hey, bro, this is an awful haircut."
If it's awful, would you ever be like, kind of fucked up here a little bit?
No, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
No.
probably wise to do.
Because
so.
like some people, I feel like a lot of people are like okay with bad haircuts, you know.
yeah,
like, I feel
you
like
got
as
two
a
at this
barber-
table.
Like as a barber, I'll go around campus and I'll see people with like the most messed up haircuts, and I'm like,
yeah.
but they look confident, honestly.
Yeah.
They're rocking it, so I guess let them have their haircuts.
That's something interesting I just thought of. When you go up to someone and ask them, because you do these very kind of unique, spontaneous haircuts.
Yeah.
Are you picking out? Should they feel like honored, or should they feel like, I really should handle this sooner? Should they feel like a little insulted that they needed an emergency barber? Probably not.
Honestly,
right?
I've never gone up to anybody with like super bad hair before. Most of the time they don't ask for like much of a haircut because they weren't like expecting it. But
Yeah.
Right.
I guess like deep down they might feel a little bit like like upset that I came up to them because they hadn't gotten a haircut in a while. They're like, did I really look that bad? This barber just came up to me in public and asked if I wanted a haircut.
You're saving them. I mean, you're right. There's a lot of weird haircut, as I keep saying.
What is your criteria on picking people for your videos? Whenever you go at UGA and looking for, a chance to record something, and you're like, oh, that's my guy. What makes you say that's my guy? Is it the haircut? Is it the happy face? Is it the disappointed face? What is it?
Honestly, probably just somebody that, like, looks chill. Because, like, a lot of people on campus are just, like, robots, Like, they just walk around, like just in their own world. So I feel like people that are, like, approachable, Yeah. And I'm usually in a time crunch, so I usually just go up to, like, the first or second person I see.
Okay.
And then
What makes somebody approachable for your videos?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Just somebody that's, like...
Why are you wearing a dress?
Somebody that's just like on a smile maybe,
Yeah.
or like not on their phone, I guess. Or somebody that's not like running, like the kids that run to class.
Yeah.
Like not one of those kids.
Yeah.
Like because they're probably
They're in a hurry.
Yeah. They probably don't have time for a haircut.
I've had a lot of, believe it or not, I've had a lot of haircuts in my life. So yeah, I go to the same place ever since I was 12 years old. It's just where I go. I guess I've had a lot of different barbers. Can you, as a hair professional, can you trust a bald barber to cut your hair? I wouldn't.
That's a good question.
Absolutely.
You can.
I absolutely would trust a bald barber.
I
feel like
you got to practice how you play, though, right?
I feel like if
I don't know. I think
it's a tough
kind of
question, but
it's kind of deep. It's kind of ideological.
I don't think there's any meaning behind it, but I feel like bald barbers are the best barbers.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's kind of a zag on my take. Yeah, I'm curious
it
to hear
depends
more.
on how shiny it is. Like if they keep it good, like if they shave it like every day, then that's a good barber.
Yeah.
But if it's like a little bit of
You know
stubble on
what
top
it
of
is?
their head,
It's attention to detail.
yeah,
That's what it shows. It's attention.
Yeah.
It's a positive attention to detail.
I
feel like
I used to have this barber called Leonardo in Italy, and he used to have only hair on the sides, and he would use the hair on the side to cover the fact that he was bald in the middle. And this is the guy that I picked. But he was so great. To be honest, I didn't like so much the haircut he gave me, but I had such a good time talking to him. So how much do you think it is that people go to a barber because they enjoy the conversation they have with him, and how much is it that they just like the haircut they give?
Yeah, honestly, it depends for like each person. It's probably like 50-50, the people that like conversations, because like I know for a lot of people, they like to be in and out like 30 minutes or less, just like come in, get a quick cut, and then leave, don't want to talk. But some people, like the experience of like going to a barbershop is like big for them. Like they like to come in, talk about their life, and then like stay for a little bit after. But I feel like 50% of people are like that. Not everybody likes to have a conversation. Like some people ask questions and they're like, yeah.
I'd say I'm definitely. I mean, they do call me barbershop Bex, but I definitely more am in the camp of I'll sit down. We'll talk about the weather for a little bit. Then I'm like, okay, let's just lock in here.
Does everybody call you barbershop Bex?
Most people do.
Most people.
Most do.
Most
yeah.
people.
You were talking about that thing the other day that you were thinking, can I get up and go? Or?
Oh, yeah. One of the rare I'll tell you a funny story for you. One of the rare exceptions when I didn't get my hair cut at the Sports Clips in Buckhead where I go, I was in England. And I got a haircut with this guy, and I'm Jewish. My barber had very strong opinions about Jewish people. I didn't ask. He was very willing to tell. And to be honest, because he was the one cutting my hair, I realized the power that he had. So I just agreed with him on all of his takes because I figured.
You went against all your
I
ethics,
did.
so
I wasn't worried he would hurt me. I was just like, I don't want him to, give me a bad haircut. And I think you have that power as a barber.
You have a lot of power as a barber. You control the person's next 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
When they're sitting in the chair. Mm-hmm. Like, if somebody's like being disrespectful, like you have the opportunity just go.
Yeah.
Nothing on the top.
Just get them.
Yeah. You can just get them whenever you want to, but usually choose not to.
I was actually referring to another story you mentioned.
Oh, okay.
I think the one you were talking about was you were sitting and the guy was cutting your hair and you really needed to go to the bathroom.
Oh, yes, I do. I do have a story like this. I guess we'll segue into it because Massimo covered the gist. Is it polite to ask your barber to pause your haircut if you just really have to go use the restroom? Because I've thought of this before. I'll be in a situation and I'm getting my haircut. Takes 30 minutes. I'm like, can I just get up?
It happens.
Can I pause?
I feel like it's like a human, like a natural human occurrence.
Sure.
So I feel like in any situation, like
But I
it
feel-
would be respectable and like okay to ask.
I feel
to-
that most people wouldn't. They would just hold on to it and like almost lose their mind.
I
If I
mean,
was a
it depends.
barber-
If we have 5 minutes left in the haircut, and I got a person waiting after, and I don't have time to wait, or it's like gonna like push back my whole day, and somebody says, "Yo, you mind if I just hop out of the chair real quick and go to the bathroom?" I feel like that might
got
be a
the
little bit
power.
of disrespectful, but like it's not a bad question to ask. I'd say.
That's the thing, though. You got the power. I mean, if I were a barber, if someone was like, "Can I use the bathroom?" I'd be like, "No, no, we're in it. Like it's do or die."
I mean,
like,
at the end of the day, you have the power, but I feel like it's kind of wouldn't that be cruel if you were a barber just to? I don't want him going to the bathroom in my chair. That would be like
cruel to not give 100% to my craft. I feel, if I'm dialed in, you know better than I do. My mom cut my hair until I was about until I was about 17. So no, I'm just kidding. But for a good bit.
You were lying about your mom cutting your hair. Or you lied about turning 17.
I was lying about my mom cutting my hair until I was 17.
Oh, I got you.
That was
I got
a little gaff, but
Can you explain me something? This is actually a big question I've been having for a while, and I think a lot of other people would have the same question too. Why, when I go to cut my hair and I show the barber how I want my hair to be done, he just looks at it for a second and then goes, "Oh yeah, I know," but he doesn't. I know you didn't look at that picture that I just showed you.
Yeah.
Why do you guys do that?
A lot of barbers just like they have like a whole bunch of clients lined up, or not even clients. They just want to do like the cuts as quick as possible, so they try to like just get through it as quick as possible. And if you go to a barber that like you schedule an appointment for, and you have like a time slot set out, like say like 45 minutes or something, and you show them the cut, and they still rush through and you get out early, I feel like that's like I don't know. It seems just like disrespectful to look at a picture for only like 2 seconds. Because like the barber that I showed the picture to that like fade me all the way around, he just looked at it for like 2 seconds. He didn't actually like take the time to like really analyze it and like I don't know, look into the amount of detail that I feel like a barber should have.
Yeah, no, I mean that's definitely. I want my barber to be very detail oriented. We're talking about bald barbers earlier, kind of how they're more detail oriented. We're talking about hair, If you're a man, do you think it's better to go bald, like straight down the middle, like some guys do, or like off to the sides, like other guys do?
Nobody goes bald on the sides.
No,
No,
like the sides
that
or
does
down
not
the middle.
happen.
That's
You mean like
ask him.
You mean like a high and tight, like
That
a
is not a thing.
well, like when genetics, you lose your hair. A lot of guys have hair loss.
like? Are you
right?
saying is it respectable for a man to lose
Well,
hair?
It is. I mean, that's a good point. We could get to that, but I think
respectable. Of course,
it's respectable. But there's two ways. My main point is there's two ways a guy can lose hair. Right? There's the way where it goes straight down the middle, and you have hair left on the sides, or it like goes down the sides.
Oh, you're
and
talking
you have
like
hair
a
left
coda-
in the middle. Yes.
Are you talking
So-
about like either a cul-de-sac or like a couple of hairs just like
You already
Yeah,
lost
I
it.
think that's the technical.
You
I
already
feel like
lost
it
it.
would be more manly
Don't act
just
like
to
you
go
know what
bald
he's
and get a
saying.
beard.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be more manly to go bald and get a beard than it would to try to keep like little hairs on your head. I feel like that's
to
just like
hang on.
sissy. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Look
I think
how,
it
look
looks
what I
better
got.
when somebody's losing hair. I would encourage them to shave. I think
Yeah.
bald men look good.
Yeah, I
Bald
feel
men
like
look great.
that kind of ties into like the bald barber thing. Like, I feel like if the barber weren't bald and he had like a couple hairs on the top of his head, would you rather a barber that's bald or a barber that's receding really bad?
A barber that's bald, to quote the Avengers, guides others to the treasure he cannot possess. I think that is a valuable trait in a barber, and I'm glad we talked about it because now I'm going to actively seek out bald hair professionals.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
So I got one question that differs, and really we set the boundary between men and women when they go cut their hair. So me, I go cut my hair, and like you can totally like I cut a lot of hair, and you can tell that I cut my hair. When a girl does that, they pay a lot more than I do, and then my girlfriend would come back home and ask me, "Hey Max, so do you notice anything new?" And I can't. And I think they're mad because they spent a lot of money. Plus, I can't.
They just want to like convince, like they just want to cope and say like They just want you to say that you noticed that they like got a haircut.
But why do
Like-
you guys cut the hair so little for the women so that I can't notice when my girlfriend comes back home, for so to say?
Well, I feel like that's like I feel like girls like don't need a big haircut. Would you rather your girlfriend come home with like a low taper?
I guess maybe part of my question, as well as Massimo's, is why is it much more expensive to get a less noticeable haircut than it is to get a more noticeable haircut?
I feel like honestly it's just inflation. To be
Yeah,
honest.
it's yeah.
like
Put it on
Food,
inflation.
gas prices.
like if
yeah.
you, I feel like if you can charge $80 to do a women's haircut, then you can charge that.
So then
like,
maybe you
Since
should.
nobody charges 15, then no girl can get a haircut for 15.
Because they're like,
Like-
if I'm paying 15, it's not a good haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe
Yeah,
it's just
I
the
feel
guy
like
who's
girls
like,
care
"Yeah,
more about their
15
appearance
$15."
than like guys do. I feel like some guys do care about their appearance more, but I feel like girls really care about their appearance more than like a guy. Like a guy would just go in and be like, "Yeah, bro, just blast me." Just like
Do you cut
Meh,
women's hair?
maybe.
I have before. Yeah,
Do you
like,
charge
hey,
them
that
more,
seems
or
very
do you make
lucrative.
the same price?
I just do same price.
Same price.
Yeah,
So you're saying that the girls at UGA should all come and cut their hair
absolutely.
at your shop?
Yeah,
Yeah. I think
You want to
that's-
say
It-
where
it
it
would-
is? You want to plug a little bit?
yeah. It would double my clientele, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, tell them where it is because they
Oh
might
yeah,
not know.
2500 West Broad Street. You can make an appointment through my Instagram bio at TP Blendz.
There you go.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
look at this. Our guests charge equal prices to men and women. That's how we do
Exactly.
But please, if I send my girlfriend, if my girlfriend comes to your shop, let me know in advance so when she comes back home, it's no surprise.
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
it. So
Thank
I
you.
was thinking about this earlier today because you know how like I guess it's sort of a little tangent. Like women's razors are like a little more expensive than men's razors. Have you guys heard of this?
No.
I have not heard
So
of that.
women's razors are they're the same. So women's razors cost more though. So a lot of women will buy men's razors because they're cheaper. I'm thinking about taking it the opposite direction. I'm thinking about buying women's razors because that's a flex. You know, it shows that I can afford, you know, a more expensive pink razor. Do we have any thoughts on that? I feel like that's kind of a
Jillian,
cool,
do you have thoughts on all this?
cool idea. I think it's a great idea.
I-
yeah, I think that's be very impressive.
I don't know, I'm more like a practical guy. I wouldn't need a pink razor. I'd get a like. I don't know. I feel like it's just useless because like, who would like see that you had a pink razor? Like, I feel like
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like there's a lot of subtle things we own that are expensive, like maybe like an expensive cologne. You know, I'm sure they
Yeah,
you
like
know,
a
it's
subtle, like,
a
attention
subtle
to detail,
flex.
like-
yeah, attention to detail. You know,
like somebody say like. You got a little less of a stubble on your face. Like, is that a sharper razor you got there? Is
Yeah,
that a
maybe.
women's razor?
yeah, maybe the
Maybe
oh
that-
no, you can afford that. Oh,
That's
Yeah.
oddly
it's
specific. I
more
don't know.
impressive.
I feel like that's too specific for.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I
don't
see.
care.
We
about that.
don't
Yeah.
love it. We don't love the
we
pink
the
razor
people
idea.
need to be humble enough not to be looking at those details, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But one detail I've always been a little terrified of. What happens to hair after you cut it? Does it die? Where
Does
does
it
go?
die?
Yeah.
Is there like a bigger space for hair to go after
I
it's
just
cut?
like, I have like it's called an IVAC. It's like actually kind of crazy. It's like a thing that goes on the wall, and it's like a vacuum, and it's like sensor, so I can like sweep it up, and it goes and just sucks it up into the vacuum, and then at the end of the week or whatever, whenever it fills up, I just take the bucket and just put it in the recycling.
Yeah, but you didn't answer Massimo's question. Is
Does
the
it-
hair alive
Is the hair alive?
and then it dies when you cut it?
It's growing.
Yeah.
Did you know
then
that
it doesn't
the
grow
hair
anymore.
doesn't grow from the end of your hair? It grows from your scalp.
So my scalp is growing.
I think hair's dead. I think it's. I
think the
think
hair's
it's like the
always
same
dead?
as your like fingernails, right?
I don't know. That's what we're talking about.
We thought you would know.
we
I'm
write.
not a scientist,
We
I
write
don't
the
know.
show. We write the show beforehand, and rather than looking up stuff, we're like, we'll ask our guest.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah, I
ask our
feel
guest
like-
if he knows.
It's like asking a used car salesman like how the motor works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Okay. Let's see what else.
I mean, you gotta get a scientist on here next time and see if they can answer
Yeah.
that question for
You're
you.
right. You're right. Do you still do free cuts at UGA, or is that trend
Yeah.
over?
I'll still do it for the love of the game every now
For
and
the
then.
love of the game?
Yeah.
What is the goal now? Did you ever happen to cut football players' hair?
I had Lawson Lucky DM me right before the playoffs, and he's like, "I'm getting a mullet for the playoffs."
No, that would have
that's
been
cool.
so
And
great.
and he's like, "You want to do mine?" And I was like, "Yeah, for sure." And he's like, "I'll keep you updated." And I didn't hear back from him.
I hate when they say, "I'll keep you updated." I
didn't get an update.
You never get the update.
Then there's been
Yeah,
like,
that's so true. If someone ever says, "I'll keep you updated," that's no more updates after that.
then like 10 other players followed me on Instagram, but
Did
I
you
don't
text them?
I've messaged them and they're like, "Bet when you free," and then they just don't respond after that. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Who would you want to cut the hair of? It's probably not
probably-
Gunnar Stockton, but
I feel like I could save Gunner, honestly.
you could save Gunnar.
Yeah, I could save Gunner.
From his current haircut?
Well,
Yeah.
he has
It's not really a haircut. It's more just the
Oh, wow.
no, not the. It's like natural, like
receding hair.
receding
Receding
hairline.
hairline.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
it's not his fault, but
Yeah.
I feel like a barber can make that better. You know?
Yeah.
definitely.
I wanted to ask you something about. Oh, what do you think about those? So somebody, let's say like Gunnar Stockton, who wants his hair to grow back. Do you believe in all those products that make your hair grow back, or that when you're going on your Instagram feed every once in a while,
Like the
you'll see
derma rollers, where
Yeah,
people are like
that
putting the
stuff. Do you
gel on their
believe in it?
forehead.
minoxidil, finasteride, all that stuff?
I feel like they do work, but only to like a certain extent. Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna get a whole head of hair.
All
Like
right.
I don't think you can get your whole head of hair back. I think once it starts
Once it
to
starts.
go.
Now, is it a
But-
strategy maybe this is a little business idea for you, a special service you can offer for men when you cut off their hair to maybe save it and preserve it so that when they go bald down the line, you
Like
can
freeze
resell
their,
them.
freeze their hair.
You can resell them the hair and they can use that to make wigs or transplant it.
That's smart.
It's
I
got-
never
And then
thought
you
about.
could do
I
this.
have thought about like, are there like corporations that take like, cut off like
Hair?
dead
could
as
sell
you
all
would
the-
say
yeah,
hair and
plus.
like sell it to like hair transplant people?
It's
So
like
I know
data
people go to
companies.
It's
Turkey
data,
for that.
yeah.
It's like
it's
data
like data.
companies.
You're right.
You're not really
Yeah.
making money out of cutting hair. You're making money out of selling the hair that you cut.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
double,
a great point.
like a double haircut.
Yeah, I mean, because you're getting a little money from the haircut, and then
You're
you're
like,
getting.
why are you cutting that much?
Would I have to
Stop
do like a
cutting.
contract like before they do it? Like, hey, I just have to get you to sign this.
Yeah, but
you
it'll
good
be
with
like-
if I sell your hair after I cut it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll be like a 12-page form. They won't just like right at the bucket, just sign agree, a little waiver. They're like, well, sure, and then
Yeah.
you sell their hair. Yeah, to like
I feel like it wouldn't be that big. a
Meta.
deal.
Or, yeah, probably not
Yeah.
a big deal at all. No, I think that's a great idea. Maybe we we
Might have
can
to-
we can
we might
talk
have to get
after
on
this.
that,
And
yeah.
we can work on it.
On that line, what are some good habits that people should have when taking care of their hair?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'd say, condition every single day.
Every day. That's
Condition? What is
every
condition?
oh,
Because
oh man.
I know people say like don't use shampoo every single day, and that's true because it like dries your hair out a lot.
My doctor told me to wash my hair like every other day. Like every day, every
Yeah,
other day.
you can use
Every other
shampoo
day is
like
good,
every
yeah.
other day or like every third day or whatever, but you have to use conditioner too, like every single day, because like conditioner doesn't like dry your hair out.
What is
'Cause-
condition?
Yeah, I was like, can you explain to our male viewers what conditioner is?
Yeah, conditioner's like you're supposed to put shampoo in, and the shampoo strips your hair of like all the oils and stuff, like what makes your hair greasy and all that. You know?
Oh yeah,
Have you ever like felt your hair and it's like
yeah.
oh
like
it's
sometimes-
greasy?
Yeah,
and
yeah, definitely. Sometimes.
That's what the shampoo does, and
I
then the
gotcha.
conditioner like puts some moisture back in that you like take out with the shampoo.
Oh, cool.
So,
That's
like,
important.
It's important
Yeah.
because like sometimes you can't tell when you're first like starting to cut somebody's hair, but when they come in the shop and their hair is like greasy when you start like trying to cut through it, it's like nasty.
Do you
like,
ever go like, ew? Is that something you can do as a
yeah,
barber?
especially like some
Like you
people have like
said, you're like,
dandruff.
gross.
That's how
Yeah.
you're gonna get more.
That's why
clients.
that's why I actually had to get gloves because it's like what are these people doing? Like
Yeah.
it's bad.
I'm telling you, they're hiding in the MOC in the darkness.
I know. I think they're just
in the group room. They're staying by themselves in the darkness, getting ready for those science exams and math exams.
I don't know. I
They're
think it's just
having a
like
great time
accounting.
in there.
Like I feel like every single accounting major that I've cut is just like greasy hair.
Yeah, accounting will do that to you.
Yeah.
Accounting will do that to you. Since we were talking about recycling hair, what would
Yeah.
you use hair for if it was recycled?
That's a good question. You can make like stuffed animals or something.
Yeah,
out of it.
rugs.
Like rugs,
Maybe.
custom
Articles of
rugs,
clothing.
Would you
custom.
give that to your baby girl?
Nah.
Like
Like,
a
I
rug
would-
of hair?
I would not give your hair stuffed into a teddy bear to my daughter, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
I just would feel some type of way about it. But am I behind times? I mean, am I just backwards?
I think
am I not open-minded enough?
we've really, in this podcast, cornered. There's a lot of uses for hair that aren't being fully explored. Whether it be selling to data companies or,
Like making a coat or something.
yeah, making a
I might
coat.
start a business with
'Cause
you.
I
I'm
know-
having some ideas.
I know a lot of
Yeah.
companies don't like the people like doing the leopard. You know how like people get like
It's
the
cruel.
leopard things?
Yeah, to
it's
the
cruel to like
leopards.
get their fur.
Right.
So what if you use like human hair? Like
Yeah.
we're not killing the people to get the hair. So
Well,
why-
maybe
might as well
sometimes,
just
maybe
put it-
sometimes we do. Maybe we do that.
Do we?
Maybe we do it sometimes.
Who's we?
It's been done.
So that it says like
I'm
more.
just saying it's
It's
been
been done.
We
It's been
shouldn't
done.
do that.
Yeah, we shouldn't do it.
Yeah,
We
let's
should
not do
not
that.
do it
That
again.
is not a
We-
teaching I want to infer here on the Underdogs podcast.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
we're all. This is a free form
I
discussion.
think the
We're all
underdog
just-
should stay away from all that.
Okay. And Massimo, we'll talk about it, but maybe we're stepping out of the hair industry.
Yeah.
Maybe it's also time we want to go into the news.
Yeah, let's do the news section. Let's do
News.
the news section. We have
It's the news.
important news we need to share before the world falls apart. Bex, do you want to start?
Sure.
Actually, why don't you make me start since I have 4 2 3 4.
Yeah. Massimo, why don't you start tonight?
Okay. News.
Da-na-na-na-na.
UGA preventively shares the safety guidelines for the expected snowstorm this weekend. The official university document invites UGA students to drink a good bit of double malt beers to prevent feeling too cold or to stay warm by hugging someone. Not homeless people, specifies Jared Moorhead, who deeply cares for his students.
Mine's a little similar to that, actually. My first one. With a winter storm quickly approaching Athens this weekend, experts advise to stay safe, stay warm, and only go out on Friday and maybe Saturday and Sunday if classes are canceled.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Anti-ICE protest downtown in Athens calls out Trump on homeland security policies and for illegal deporting workers and citizens of South American origin. The President of the United States immediately silenced the critics by deporting all the left-wing white protesters too.
Yeah.
That's a way to do it.
Yeah, it's a way to do it.
That's one way to do it.
Okay. I have another one about the storm.
You got some good news.
They're mostly about the storm. Due to the storm, local animal shelters are encouraging people to adopt this weekend in case the power goes out and they get hungry. Because they're going to eat the pets. All right. Cool.
I don't know if you needed to specify that, but
All right.
Martin Luther King parades all over the United States bring so many African Americans on the streets to remember the most revolutionary figure of the century. UGA head coach Kirby Smart was also present. When asked what motivated him to come, Smart said, "It's all part of my recruiting process planned for next season." You need to find talents. You
gotta find talent.
That might be a good context to be looking for it.
This is my one not about the storm. Zaxby's is adding to their menu this week. In addition to their popular sandwiches and salads, they're offering a new special type of meat, Zerson. You guys get it? All right, cool. All right, Massimo, you're up.
Existing generators in university housing will run emergency and life safety system, excluding heat and hot water. Brrr, said the freshman who just came out of the shower.
I like it.
It was cold.
I like it. This was my last one.
It was an interview done on the moment. We
Yeah,
caught him
spontaneous.
as he was coming out.
Due to the winter storm approaching this weekend, power outages are likely. And all of our nation's dads would like to say, don't open the damn fridge.
Yeah, don't do that.
Can't do it if the power's out.
Not the moment to do it.
Not
After the latest worldwide tensions, United States President Donald Trump rolls out the Board of Peace. The Security Councils overseeing this international organization will be Yemen, South Sudan, North Korea, Russia, Iran, Pakistan, Nigeria, and Somalia. Countries you want to be taking care of peace for the world.
I like it. We got really international during that segment. That's good. We want to be global. We're the world's #1 show. It's important.
I've been accused of not being global enough, and
Yeah.
I want them to know that we have journalists all over the world in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
We're going to have journalists covering the World Cup.
Yeah.
Myself.
True. Shout out.
Shout out to me.
Yeah, definitely. That's actually huge. I'm super jealous of that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do we have anything else we want to wrap up here? Okay. No. News is over.
I have one actually.
Yeah.
If you could cut anyone's hair in the world, dead or alive, who would it be?
That's a good question. Dead or alive? Honestly, if I could cut anybody, like, out of any time in history, it would probably be Jesus and the disciples. Or, like, Jesus or one of the disciples. I feel like that would be, like, crazy.
Yeah.
If not them,
Would you line him up?
I definitely line him up. I feel like he could get a low taper, honestly.
You think his hair's a little long?
It probably got a little bit long. Yeah. They didn't have, like, clippers or anything back then, so
Yeah.
I feel like I
What did they
could
use to
line him
cut
up.
hair back then?
I think they used stones. Like, they sharpened, like, stones, I feel like.
Maybe.
Sounds like a little too prehistoric. I think they would have been able to figure out scissors by then.
I think they probably had, like,
It
some
wasn't
form of
that
scissors
far.
or something
I mean,
like
it
that.
wasn't like, 5,000 before Christ, like 1 million years before Christ. It was at the time of Christ.
Yeah,
so I
they
feel
definitely
that
had.
scissors were already.
They had civilizations.
Okay, so
they
if
weren't like.
Christ came to Earth. You think there wouldn't have been scissors already?
Yeah, I feel like they definitely did have scissors at the time of.
Yeah.
At the time of Christ.
Yeah.
They definitely
Without
had
question.
something.
That would have been fun.
That
would have been.
You would have cut all of their hair, not one person out of the apostles.
I mean, out of all of them, it would be Jesus. If not Jesus,
but
then
like,
probably one
if
of the
you had to-
disciples.
if there was one person among all the apostles that you wouldn't cut the hair of, there's one that wasn't that cool of a guy.
Yeah.
Matthew probably wouldn't have been very cool. Probably like Paul or something.
I was thinking about Judas.
Judas, or like
Is that how
That
you
would
say it
be-
in English?
Yeah.
yeah, Judas.
Okay.
Yeah, he would be. He would be
You wouldn't cut
interesting.
his hair?
Yeah,
You
I
wouldn't?
feel like.
I feel like
yeah,
like
I would have
Ren-
cut his hair. I
Ren-
feel like if you cut Jesus' hair, he'd probably like wash your feet while you were cutting his hair too.
That's amazing.
Yeah, do me
Yeah,
a
I feel
favor.
like-
Yeah, I would love to see Renaissance paintings if we had
Yeah.
like modern barbers back then.
yeah. If I could,
Jesus with the low taper. that'd be
yeah,
pretty
that would
cool.
be sick. If I
just-
could do anybody from like this time period, I'd probably do like I don't know, Kirby or something like that.
Okay. Right
You-
now,
you keep the
Kirby would
visor
be a
on,
smart
but-
move.
Yeah,
gotta go around
Kirby,
the visor.
Kirby or like I don't know, Mr. Beast or something.
Yeah, definitely. Shout
Which
out.
one between me and Bex has the better haircut?
This
Oh,
will
let
be,
me-
this will
let
be the
me-
last one.
Can I
Yeah.
get like a 180?
Let's say this again. Our barber guest, Mr. Blendz, is going to judge which one of me or Massimo has the better haircut. So there you
Yours,
go.
yours is good. It's a little bit grown out on the neckline. Yours
On the
is
neckline. Ah!
yours
I
is
knew I had
yours
to
is
be
a little
better.
bit.
Neckline.
Yours is pretty layered. I like the layers in it.
Thank
It's
you.
not as
Shout out Sports Clips Buckhead.
honestly. I gotta go with his.
Oh,
To be honest.
Oh, never mind.
Cause I mean, no,
Oh,
yours
you're not-
isn't a bad haircut. It's
I
just a little bit.
get it. I get it. I'm the co-host.
It's just
fine,
a
it's
little
fine.
bit
I get it.
on maintenance.
His show.
It's
Yeah.
fine, bro.
But
It's all right.
they're both
They're
solid
both
haircuts.
Solid. Solid.
Yeah, they're not.
Thank you.
Now, can
You
I
don't
ask
see it and
you
you're like, oh, that's a
something?
bad haircut.
Can I ask
Yeah.
you something? Will
Yeah.
we do a video if I come to your shop and you cut my hair?
Absolutely.
And you make it better?
Absolutely.
And maybe we get the Underdawgs crew in it involved too?
I don't know. I might take my business elsewhere. Apparently, my haircut
because
sucks.
it's messy right now. You bring
No, I
it-
can't.
Maybe you can fix me. Maybe you can
Yours
fix
isn't
me
a
up.
haircut. I feel like some people, you don't notice a good haircut, right? You only
Yeah.
notice like
True.
bad haircuts.
That's what he was saying the other day. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Like
right.
you don't notice your haircut. That you're not like, oh, that's a bad haircut. It's just kind of.
Yeah, you just kind of
Yeah.
innate. All right. We could maybe do like a circle, like you cut Massimo's hair, I cut your hair. We'll figure.
Yeah.
We'll figure. If you
I
can,
don't know if he'll let you do that.
Massimo cuts my hair. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Okay, one last question, and then we'll get out of here.
All right.
If you could take care of if you could get rid of some type of hair in our body, which one would it be?
It's a fantastic final question. Maybe you could elaborate a little bit more, like some type
Like
of hair.
we have
yeah.
different types of hair all over our bodies, and each one is thicker, thinner, curly, not curly. We're human beings, and what makes us beautiful is that we're diverse and different within ourselves.
But like with the hair, we're very yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think
we
I
have
think I get
we
what
have
you're
a lot
saying.
of different like types of hair.
Yeah,
like,
totally, like millions.
Yeah.
is it chest
billions,
hair,
even.
back hair, like my toe hair? You know, toe hair is a real thing.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
keep it PG, so I'll say toe hair.
Toe hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
Okay.
I think
Toe hair
that's-
is
yeah.
pretty gross.
It is pretty gross.
I'm gonna go back home and shave it. I can't do this.
Or actually, I'll say armpit hair because then it'll be
Armpit?
easier to put deodorant on.
That's
against that.
That's fair.
I'm actually against that.
That's totally
You're against
fair.
that?
I'm against that.
Why are you against that?
Because I think there's nothing wrong with armpit hair. I think.
Look at this
who would I
this
be
European
without
guy over
armpit
here.
hair?
That's a very European statement. I feel like you just showed.
I'm okay
You
shaving
just showed
the
it.
hair on my chest.
Uh-huh.
Because we're getting in 2026, so we're all a little bit more open. But my armpits, I'm not letting that go.
Valid.
And
And we're dying on that hill.
I'm strong.
I respect it.
strong.
You're
respect that?
confident in your decision, so
Yeah.
I respect it.
Okay,
I
cool.
think that wraps up the show. You know, do we have a, I don't know,
a round of
summary?
applause
Round of applause?
for,
Yeah.
for TP Blendz, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thomas.
Appreciate y'all having
Mr.
me on here.
Blendz.
Had a good time.
Yeah, great to have you on.